right, welcome everyone. Monday, March 13th. So crazy weekend. So we'll get to the Euler attack later, but I mean it was a wild weekend for price actions because we're experiencing bank runs here in the US. Kind of scared for a while there. I don't know how many of you guys were following, but did you see USDC depegged for quite a while? It was kind of scary there for a while. We hold some USDC, but the biggest thing is like if USDC legitimately collapses, like all of crypto is going to take a gigantic dive. So it looks like it held up, which is good. But yeah, it's pretty wild right now. So
a lot of FUD out there.
Yeah, it's either a great buying opportunity or like a time that you need to sell right now.
I personally had to disconnect and just
Yeah.
look at Twitter because they're like, I thought about, I could scramble to like trade my stuff just for Bitcoin or something, but then like that's a bad move because I'm panicking, so I just need to just not look.
Yeah.
That's like I was thinking too. I'm like, dollars are on sale. Like, let's get going. Like, buy this USDC for cheap. And then I'm like, no, this is not my area of expertise.
I know.
Yeah.
But anyway, crazy. Stay safe out there. So super fun. Okay, we'll just kind of.
Well, then on top of that, then we have the Euler thing that happens.
The Euler hack. So for those of you that don't know, we actually have a proposal out to Euler to become one of their oracles.
It was going great.
It's going great.
We're a lot of yes
We were like in the third phase of this thing. It goes to a snapshot, which is like sort of their binding vote.
Yeah.
It's 6 days. This is like the third or something day. And then Euler gets exploited yesterday.
Yeah. From like I haven't looked too much into it. From what I can understand is basically they give rewards for people who liquidate under collateralized positions. So what the attacker did was they took out a gigantic leveraged position, under collateralized themselves, and then got paid a gigantic reward for liquidating themselves. And yeah, they did that and they ran away with a nice big profit. So super cool. But at the same time, it's scary. This, he's thrown around tens of millions of dollars via flash loans.
Well, we were just talking, it's like it's different when you game theorize like the most likely attack scenario, but then like you have to think like, okay, if you have $50 million to play with, then how can you attack the system? And it's a different ball game, it seems.
Yeah, so be careful out there, guys. But we're guessing that proposal will take a back seat to some of their security concerns. I think it's a really easy fix in their protocol, though. So I'm guessing they'll be back on their feet relatively shortly.
And I think what I can do is request an extension. That way they can just keep the snapshot rolling for perhaps another 6 days.
Okay.
Given the circumstances. I'm just going to reach out to them, see like.
We can restart.
We could also just restart the whole thing, and it's neither here nor there.
So, anyway, fun times. All right, we'll just kick off the dev stuff. Tally, how's things going?
It's good. I fixed logging in the DVM per Spuddy's request. And I also made an issue on Telliot feeds for to make the requirements less strict, like the versioning, because I got kind of bottlenecked in the disputer trying to import ETH Brownie and Telliot feeds. Yeah, but I'll probably knock it out this morning, the change to that.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right. And then Brenda, she would be next on the list. She gave 2 excellent presentations last week. She is now a professor at Encode Club, right? How'd those go?
Right. Really well. I thought they were well received. I want to get together with them actually to sort of, I want to do like a workshop because I think this was more of a talk, but I want to make sure that we get included into like their how to, not just like, talks. So
Yeah, for those of you who might not have caught it, I don't know if we mentioned it on a recording, but we're sponsoring this year of Encode Club boot camps. There's gonna be like 16 at least of these things, and they do a intro to Solidity boot camp that's, I don't know, I think it's 6 weeks for that one, and then there's an expert Solidity, then there's a ZK boot camp, and then also like a fundamentals to blockchain one or something like that. And part of our sponsorship gives us the ability to host workshops per cohort and also be part of the curriculum. And so we got to figure out what that's going to actually look like, so that like, we're actually part of their course material they learn, and it's not just this workshop.
And I think the talk was, it was well received because it was the expert Solidity cohort and then the CK one. So they really didn't need a walkthrough from, the code. The implementation is I think it's fairly simple. So I think it went well because they could actually like put the 2 and 2 together, I guess. So for the best stuff.
Cool.
But moving forward, I do want to get into the basic Solidity and do the how to.
Cool. Akram?
I'm working on Tellor Feeds issues, taking a crack first at the Flashbots issue that Spuddy put up. Yeah, just going down the list. I think we're meeting today.
Yep, at 11.
Brother, yeah. So that's it.
Cool. Owen?
I'm kind of getting things ready for our meeting with Parity, and then getting it to a place that'll be that you guys can work with while I'm gone.
Yeah, Owen's out for a week after today, so if you need Owen, hit him up.
I always need Owen.
Yes.
You're on your own.
So
Oh, well, let's break some stuff.
all
Oh, and Tally, that issue with the disputable values monitor, is ETH Brownie a dev dependency, like a dev requirements dependency?
Yeah, it is a dev dependency, and I installed it as one. It's for the auto disputer actually.
Interesting. Okay.
Ryan?
I'm still trying to troubleshoot the fund to feed site. Want to get that functional again, and then ideally tackle the price threshold so that people can use it.
If you're still wasting time on it too long into the afternoon, hit me up. We can
Okay.
go over it. So, all right, Dan, how's things going? Preparing the presentation?
Good. Yep. I'll be ready for tomorrow. That's cool with everyone.
Did we post that AMM video, Ryan? The first
Nope,
one?
we've not posted it yet. We still needed to meet up about it.
Okay, yeah, let's get that done because then we're gonna have another one tomorrow. For those watching the video, Dan gave us a math tutorial. He's our math whiz here. Taught us AMM math, and tomorrow he's going to teach us elliptic curves. And it's just excellent content, and we want to share it to anyone who wants to learn. So
My request, Dan, is more ELI 5, because that math one, like I lost you halfway, and I want to,
Okay.
So just like for people, like just incorporate people that don't have a math background. I
yes,
think that'd be
high school level mathematics.
right. Yeah,
uh,
you didn't get past algebra.
right. Spuddy, how's things going?
It's going great. I'm going to be testing using the autopay contracts in uncommon ways. That's my plan.
Nice. All right. I think that's about it. Mike, anything on your end?
Brenda, I DM'd you about a couple things I want to meet about.
Okay. Is it Okay, perfect. I'll check.
Yeah. Okay, lots going on. Lots of fun stuff. So thanks for watching. Talk to you guys next week.
I guess.